So we traded our Marriott Grand Vista Studio for a 2-bedroom villa here at Marriott SurfWatch on Hilton Head Island. I'm going to tell you how we did it. Coming right up. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy, and before we get started talking about how we traded our Grand Vista Studio for a 2-bedroom villa, I just want to let you know on this channel I like to provide my knowledge, tips and advice to help you get the most from your timeshare ownership. Okay, so with Interval International, you actually have the ability to trade your deposit, whatever you gave up, whatever you gave them for a deposit, or even if it's an instant exchange, maybe you haven't even deposited anything yet, but you're searching with a week that you have reserved. Essentially, what you have is the ability to trade into anything that they're willing to give you. Now, this is kind of based on a very complex and proprietary system to Interval International of trade demand. But essentially, quite often I can see 2-bedroom and sometimes even 3-bedroom units, 1-bedroom units for sure, with my Marriott Grand Vista, Marriott Harbor Lake Studio unit deposits. So when I'm searching out on Interval International, I can essentially do a search for any area, any time frame, and see a lot of 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom units with my studio or 1-bedroom deposits. So definitely this is a big plus. And when we actually came here, this was kind of a last-minute exchange. We had a exchange into a different property, but when we saw Marriott SurfWatch pop up, we decided to do a retrade. Now that's another topic for another video for another day, but let's just talk about this within these kind of last-minute exchange windows, which is essentially 59 days prior to check-in of the dates you're looking for. Kind of trade demand is greatly diminished, or kind of the algorithms around what you can see is greatly diminished, so you can see a lot more available inventory in Interval International with your smaller deposits. And even outside of that 59 days, you can often see larger available units with your studio. You do not have to trade like for like. So if you have a studio, you do not have to trade for another studio. A 1-bedroom does not have to trade for a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom for 2-bedroom. You can certainly, most definitely, and we did it, traded our studio unit for a 2-bedroom villa. Now, I do want to point out there are some additional costs to this when you're trading a studio unit into a larger villa, at least outside of that 59-day flex change window. Interval does charge upgrade fees to go from a studio to a 1-bedroom, studio to a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. Any kind of step up in unit size is going to cost you $99 per step. So a studio to a 1-bedroom, $99. Studio to a 2-bedroom, $198. Now if you're our Interval Platinum member, you actually get a $40 discount on that, so it's only $59 per step up. And we actually didn't even have to pay that fee, because when we exchanged the studio into the 2-bedroom, it was within that 59-day window where there was 0 upgrade fees. So definitely a big plus. So one of the things to keep in mind here when you're wanting to do this, especially for last-minute exchanges, you need to be very persistent and very patient. Check Interval for available inventory multiple times a day. That's what we did, essentially, just kept checking and checking and checking and checking. And when we saw this pop up, we took advantage of it to trade our studio into this beautiful 2-bedroom villa at SurfWatch. You just have to stay on top of it. See a lot of those last-minute available deposits unless you're persistent and you're checking often. Essentially what happens is somebody like me comes along, they're checking more often, they're checking several times a day, and they're going to get it before you do. So be sure to check often and be persistent, because that persistence and patience will most likely pay off. Now, of course, this requires some flexibility on your part. You need to almost be living within a drivable distance to a lot of these properties, but maybe you have an exchange from a studio into a studio, or a 1-bedroom into a 1-bedroom at a resort that also has 2- and 3-bedroom units. You can take advantage of doing that retrade inside of the 59-day flex change window to upgrade to a larger unit, essentially for free, effectively for free. So that is definitely a big plus. Now, one of the caveats here is we are enrolled Marriott Vacation Club members, And it does give us the ability to retrade essentially for zero cost, zero trade fees, zero exchange fees when going Marriott to Marriott. Now, I did do a video on E+, which is for an additional fee, you can get up to 3 retrades. And if you want to see that video, check that out right up here. It kind of gives you something kind of that Marriott to Marriott like exchange for free, for an additional fee, of course, but it gives you that flexibility to upgrade your unit within the flex change window. Okay, so there you have it. Just exactly how we went from a studio unit to a 2-bedroom here at Marriott SurfWatch on Hilton Head Island. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And for more videos about timeshare, check out the What to Watch Next section in the description box below. And for another video about Marriott SurfWatch, check this one out right up here. YouTube, they think you're going to like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.